Today we have the Vice Chairperson of Bright Education Consultancy, that is Harshith Reddy. Now we can ask them what is Bright and what are they focusing on. So, hi, good evening, sir. Okay, so what do you want to say about Bright and how are their services too?
So basically, Bright, we are into MBBS programs and abroad MBBS thing from last 12 to 13 years. So we are like one of the experts in the MBBS program and leading consultants all over India. We deal with many different countries, such as if you want me to name some, they are China, Kazakhstan, and Moldova, Ukraine. Like we deal with many other countries of such different diversities and all. So MBBS, it's basically a noble profession and it's like a dream come true for many students. So being a doctor is like, a big responsibility that a student is taking because they got to like save many lives and all.
So you're being a dream come true for many students' lives. Okay, so how do you feel now and what do you want to say about it?
So we help the students, we are just like the bridge between the universities and like to the dream and in between the students. So we have helped so far like many thousands of students who are like, very successful doctors all over the world right now. There are many students who studied abroad in like many different countries such as China, Kazakhstan or Ukraine or many countries, and they have settled like in many different regions right now. We even have many students who are working as successful doctors in India in various states.
So what are the services you're focusing on? You said you're focusing on MBBS and only doctors and that course. And what are the future services that you provide?
So as of right now, we are mainly into MBBS consultants. And right now the services that we provide are MBBS and PG. And we want to expand the Bright Education to various other things like MCI coaching or the exit exam coachings. And we do give the guidelines to the students to achieve their goals. Whatever that might be, we'll be helping them in their dream come true.
What are the possibilities of abroad education and how far it is coming true in reality and how far people are accepting it?
So people in India, actually it's like, in India it's very costly. Basically MBBS program, it's like one of the top programs. And it's not a simple thing where like unlike like other degree programs or engineering programs, MBBS is like a long length period, and being a doctor means you got to study for almost 10 years. After MBBS, many people choose PG or in many different courses or field that they like. And can you repeat once again?
My question was how far abroad education has been accepted by the people in India and what's the reach out of because we have so many expectations from the abroad. People are going abroad, but there are some other newses too. So what's the reality over there?
So basically in India, we have very limited seats. That might be either due to the reservation system or that might be due to the financial system of the people or whatever that might be. In abroad, there is like no reservation system of such thing. The only thing that abroad universities will be taking is at the merit of the student or, basically their scores and all, which is very easy to get a seat in abroad when compared to in India. So basically what we'll be looking for is either their 12th grades or right now we'll be looking at the universities, we'll be looking at the NEET scores. And when you come to the infrastructure and all, in India, when you look at the infrastructure of a medical university, it might be limited because that might be a government university or that might be a private university or whatever that might be. But when you compare to other countries, the area of the campus itself would be like in thousands of acres. And the dead bodies that they provide for the practicals or the laboratory facilities, the teaching faculty, everything is like, very vast and they have very good experience. And if you talk about the professors there, they each minimum of the professor will have an PhD degree or they have many degrees back of their name.
Okay, so you're saying that abroad facilities are being overcome by other universities and people are being really satisfied with it. Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm very sure about that because many of our students who have studied abroad, we haven't got any single complaint from them. Many of them are satisfied and they are very happy about it.
How far Bright is being successful?
Bright, we are very successful right now. That is what makes me stand here today. And we have helped many students, maybe like 4,000-5,000 if you want a number, in the past 14 to 15 years.
So the countries and the universities, how is the tie-up? Like, how is the agency being connected? Can you be more specific on it?
Yes. So when you talk about the universities and the countries, we deal with many different countries, and we are just like a bridge for the student and the university. What we do is we take a student, we apply them directly to the university. We have tie-ups with direct tie-ups with many of the universities, and for some universities, we are the exclusive agent from India. So what we do is we basically start right from their admission process to their joining of the university. We take care of everything. So if you, for example, if you want me to name the process, we take care of the admission process. Then after that, for them, we take them to the university, like the pre-travel and the post-travel services, what a student requires, and everything. So right from the beginning of their 12th, I mean, once they're done with their 12th, till they join their MBBS program, we'll be there. And not only before they're joining it, for all their course, throughout their course, we'll help them with all the, like, whatever they needed.
So Bright Consultation Agency has been one of the graded number one, and we had our vice chairperson over here, Harshith Reddy, and we heard the experiences really well. Thank you, sir, for joining us, and thank you once again.